Vibratory rollers are more useful for compacting which of the following? A. Sandy soils. B. Silty soils. C. Clay soils. D. Mixed soils. The correct answer is sandy soils. What does the wind Rose Diagram WRD for orientation of airport runway give? A. Direction of wind. B. Direction and duration of wind. C. Direction, duration and intensity of wind. D. None of the above. The correct answer is direction of wind. Which one of the following represents a circumpolar star? A. Upper culmination above horizon, lower culmination below horizon. B. Both upper and lower culminations below horizon. C. Both upper and lower culminations above horizon. D. Altitude at upper culmination is minimum. The correct answer is both upper and lower culminations above horizon. If a circular shaft is subjected to a torque T and a bending moment M, the ratio of the maximum shear stress to the maximum bending stress is given by A. 2mt, B. T2m, C. 2tm, D. M2t. The correct answer is T2m. Which one of the following statements is not correct? A. Models are always smaller than the prototypes. B. Dynamic similarity between a model and a prototype can be verified by equating Reynolds number in a viscous flow. C. Mach number achieves significance when the velocity of fluid approaches or exceeds the sonic velocity. D. Distorted models are always exaggerated on a vertical scale. The correct answer is models are always smaller than the prototypes. The construction of impounding reservoir is required when A. Average annual flow in the stream is lower than average demand. B. The rate of flow in the stream in dry season is more than the demand. C. The rate of flow in the stream in dry season is less than the demand. D. The rate of flow in the stream is equal to the demand. The correct answer is the rate of flow in the stream in dry season is less than the demand. The method of plane tabling commonly used for establishing the instrument station is a method of A. Radiation, B. Intersection, C. Resection, D. Traversing. The correct answer is resection. A fixed beam of uniform section is carrying a point load at its midspan. If the moment of inertia of the middle half length is now reduced to half its previous value, then the fixed end moments will A. Increase, B. Decrease, C. Remain constant, D. Change their directions. The correct answer is increase. The moisture content of a clayey soil is gradually decreased from a large value. What will be the correct sequence of the occurrence of the following limits? 1. Shrinkage limit. 2. Plastic limit. 3. Liquid limit. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. A. 1 2 3, B. 1 3 2, C. 3 2 1, D. 3 1 2. The correct answer is 3 2 1. For the movement of vehicles at an intersection of two roads without any interference, which type of grade separation is generally preferred? A. Delta, B. Diamond, C. Trumpet, D. Cloverleaf. The correct answer is cloverleaf. Which one of the following stresses is independent of yield stress as a permissible stress for steel members? A. Axial tensile stress, B. Maximum shear stress, C. Bearing stress, D. Stress in slab base. The correct answer is stress in slab base. Permissible limit of cant deficiency for broad gauge B.G is A. 50 mm, B. 60 mm, C. 75 mm, D. 88 mm. The correct answer is 75 mm. If the line of sight between two stations A and B on C and 80 km apart makes tangent at point A, then the minimum elevation of the signal required at B considering the coefficient of refraction m0.08 and the mean radius of Earth as 6,400 km will be A 42 m, B 210 m, C 420 m, D 840 m. The correct answer is 420 m. A simply supported beam of uniform cross-section is subjected to a maximum bending moment of 2.25 tm. If it has rectangular cross-section with width 15 cm and depth 30 cm, then the maximum bending stress induced in the beam will be A 50 kg cm2, B 100 kg cm2, C 150 kg cm2, D 225 kg cm2. The correct answer is 100 kg cm2. Consider the following statements regarding underreamed piles. 1. They are used in expansive soils. 2. They are of per-cast reinforced concrete. 3. The ratio of bulb to shaft diameters is usually 2 to 3. 4. Minimum spacing between the piles should not be less than 1.5 times the bulb diameter. Of these statements, A 1, 2 and 3 are correct. B 1, 3 and 4 are correct. C 2, 3 and 4 are correct. D 1, 2 and 4 are correct. The correct answer is 1, 3 and 4 are correct. What is efflorescence? A formation of white patches on the brick surface due to insoluble salts in the brick clay. B. Swelling of brick due to presence of carbonaceous matter and gas. C. Deformation of brick due to exposure to rain. D. Impurities in the brick clay which show after burning. The correct answer is formation of white patches on the brick surface due to insoluble salts in the brick clay. Consider the following statements regarding a beam of uniform cross-section simply supported at its ends and carrying a concentrated load at one of its third points. 1. Its deflection under the load will be maximum. 2. The bending moment under the load will be maximum. 3. The deflection at the midpoint of the span will be maximum. 4. The slope at the nearest support will be maximum. Of these statements, A 1 and 3 are correct. B 2 and 4 are correct. C 1 and 2 are correct. D 3 and 4 are correct. The correct answer is 2 and 4 are correct. What is the recommended grade of tar for grouting purpose? A RT1, B RT2, C RT3, D RT5. The correct answer is RT5. Which of the following statements are true in relation to the term detention period in a settling tank? 1. It may be determined by introducing a die in the inlet and timing its appearance at the outlet. 2. Greater the detention period, greater the efficiency of removal of settleable matter. 3. It is the time taken for any unit of water to pass through the setting basin. 4. It is usually more than the flow-through period. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A 1, 2, 3 and 4. B 2, 3 and 4. C 1 and 3. D 4 alone. The correct answer is 1, 2, 3 and 4. If a soil sample of weight 0.18 kg having a volume of 10,4 m3 and dry unit WT of 1,600 kg m3 is mixed with 0.02 kg of water, then the water content in the sample will be A 30, B 25, C 20, D 15. The correct answer is 25. Within variables and m fundamental dimensions in a system, which one of the following statements relating to the application of the Buckinghams Pi Theorem is incorrect? A. With experience, pi terms can be written simply by inspection of variables in a flow system. B. Buckingham's Pi theorem is not directly applicable in compressible flow problem. C. Buckingham's Pi theorem yields dimensionless pi terms given by the difference between the number of variables and the number of fundamental dimensions. D. Buckingham's Pi theorem reduces the number of variables by the number of fundamental dimensions involved. The correct answer is Buckingham's Pi theorem is not directly applicable in compressible flow problem. Two sources generate noise levels of 90 dB and 94 dB respectively. The cumulative effect of these two noise levels on the human ear is A. 184 dB, B. 95.5 dB, C. 94 dB, D. 92 dB. The correct answer is 95.5 dB. Sewage sickness occurs when A. Sewage contains pathogenic organisms, B. Sewage enters the water supply system, C. Sewers get clogged due to accumulation of solids, D. Voids of soil get closed due to continuous application of sewage on a piece of land. The correct answer is voids of soil get closed due to continuous application of sewage on a piece of land. A steel cable of 2 cm diameter is used to lift a load of 500 kg. Given that E2 by 106 kg cm2 and the length of the cable is 10 m, the elongation of the cable due to the load will be A. 0.5 cm, B. 0.25, C. 1 cm, D. 1 cm. The correct answer is 0.25. Consider the following statements regarding tensile test diagrams for carbon steel with varying carbon contents. As the carbon content increases, 1. The ultimate strength of steel decreases. 2. The elongation before fracture increases. 3. The ductility of the metal decreases. 4. The ultimate strength increases. Of these statements, A. 3 and 4 are correct. B. 1 and 3 are correct. C. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. D. 1 and 2 are correct. The correct answer is 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Negative skin friction on a pile under vertical compressive load acts A. downwards and increases the load carrying capacity of the pile. B. downwards and reduces the load carrying capacity of the pile. C. upwards and increases the load carrying capacity of the pile. D. downwards and maintains the same load carrying capacity of the pile. The correct answer is downwards and reduces the load carrying capacity of the pile. The defect which develops due to uncontrolled and non-uniform loss of moisture from wood is known as which one of the following? A. cant, B. shake, C. warping, D. cross grain. The correct answer is warping. Consider the following statements in respect of the critical depth of flow in a prismatical rectangular channel. 1. For known specific energy discharge is minimum. 2. For known discharge the specific energy is minimum. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, D. neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is both 1 and 2. On the basis of the data given in the following figures, the bending moment under the load would work out to A. 2 kN.m, B. 4 kN.m, C. 6 kN.m, D. 12 kN.m. The correct answer is 12 kN.m. What is the innermost portion of approach zone, which is the most critical portion from obstruction viewpoint, called? A. outer horizontal surface, B. conical surface, C. inner horizontal surface, D. clear zone. The correct answer is conical surface. A circular plate 100 mm diameter is welded to another plate by means of 6 mm fillet weld. If the permissible shearing stress in the weld equals 10 kg mm2, then the greatest twisting moment that can be resisted by the weld will be A 424 kg.m, B 300 kg.m, C 212 kg.m, D 60 kg.m. The correct answer is 212 kg.m. A fixed beam is subjected to ment M0 as shown in the figure. The fixed end moments will be A0, B M0, C M02, D 2 M0. The correct answer is M02. Consider the following steps. 1. Driving sheet piles surrounding a vibration receiving structure. 2. Digging a trench around a source of vibration. 3. Placing rubber mountings between a machine causing vibration and its base. Active isolation of vibration can be achieved by A1 and 2, B1 and 3, C2 and 3, D3 alone. The correct answer is 1 and 3. Two reservoirs at different surface elevations are connected by a set of two pipes A and B of same diameter and length in parallel. If the friction factor of A is 4 times that of the pipe B, what is the ratio of the discharge in A to that in B? A 0.25, B 4.0, C 2.0, D 0.5. The correct answer is 2.0. Which of the following should be employed to provide lateral support to the beams? 1. Bracing of compression flanges. 2. Shear connectors. 3. Bracing of tension flanges. 4. Embedding compression flanges into R.C.C slab. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A1 only, B1 and 4, C2 and 3, D1, 2 and 4. The correct answer is 1, 2 and 4.